The accessories that come with the Husqvarna Viking Opal 670 are all right here. I just took them out of the package and then I'll put them into the accessory box sitting behind the machine. We have 6 bobbins, and one is actually in the machine when it comes with it. You have 3 spool caps, so you always match up based on which spool size you're actually using. Some felt pads when you're using the vertical spool pin. The stylus can be used for both touching the screen, or you can use your finger or fingernail. Just decides what's easiest. Sometimes it's nice to have the sharp point to be able to touch each of the individual stitches and functions. Seam ripper. When you open up your seam ripper, you're going to find that if you use that on the back side, it will create a little handle and make that longer for use. A brush for cleaning. We will do a separate video on cleaning your new machine. Screwdriver to take your needle in and out. Speaking of needles, you get a variety pack that will have a size 70, 80, or 90, so light, medium, and heavy fabric, and 2 stretch needles, which, by the way, some of my 911 needles, as I call them, we've done a variety of needle videos for you to really get familiar with all the different needles that are out there. On the machine is actually your standard presser foot. And on each of the presser feet, they are labeled by letter. When you select a stitch on this machine, it will tell you which letter of foot you need to put on. So always follow and keep the correct one on for the best stitching possible. The B foot, that was this one, has a little cutout on the back side. You're going to use this for a lot of the decorative stitches that are in this machine. The D foot is a blind hem foot. You're going to notice that it has a high and a low side to each of the feet, and that's going to help for doing a blind hem. J foot is actually got a little pin in here. It will help as you overlock the edge. It's an overlock foot. So when you jump off the edge, your stitch isn't curling the fabric. It's supported by the pin. We have a zipper foot, E. Zipper foot is allowed so you can attach it on either side, depending if you're working on the right or left side of the zipper. And then we have 2 buttonhole feet. The one that is C is a standard one. That will allow you to do any length of buttonhole. And then we also have a automatic buttonhole, which allows you to plug this in. A little wheel here that you set with the white crown, pushing straight up. And then you just tell it what size of buttonhole you do. And since we're looking right down here at this part of the machine, you can see from 0 to 48 millimeters. If you had a button, you just put it on here and it shows, say, 24 millimeters. You just dial that into the machine. This foot will sense how far you've gone, and it will do an exact size of buttonhole that you've requested. So I'm going to just put these into the back part of the machine, and then we'll be set and ready to go.